Hi ladies, it's Mickey. It is a week after my last video. And I just wanted to update you ladies that aren't following me on Facebook. So yeah, today was my scan. Basically to decide if this is a viable pregnancy or not. And unfortunately, it is not. I don't even know where to start. I've pretty much known because I haven't had any symptoms, and like my main symptom that I've always really seemed to notice was my breast hurting really bad, and that went away. And besides that, really hadn't had any other symptoms. So once that went away, I pretty much knew. I was still spotting, so the spotting had never stopped since I think it was like the 8th, which was a Sunday. So it's been a few weeks, and the consistency of the spotting changed from like it used to be pretty thick and just like, I can't even describe it. It was just really, really thick, to more of a bleeding type. But not enough where I was just wearing panty liners. I wasn't wearing pads. So yeah. Yeah. So this morning my husband with me, he took the morning off to go with me, and he we went in. They took us right back. We're always early. So they took us right back, and I got ready, and we once the doctor went in there, he's like, alright, let's see what's going on. And he had first, when he put the thing in, you automatically saw the the sac, but he was like, well, let's start with your ovaries instead. So he moved it over really fast. But just from him doing that, I pretty much I was I think that was the sac, and I didn't see anything in it, but I was but he moved it really fast, so I was just let's just wait. So he looked at my ovaries. The left one was clear, normal, and then the right one had two really big, it was 23 inches each, I guess cysts. And then he's like, alright, let's look at your uterus. And the abnormal sac was nowhere to be found. And the normal sac was empty. There was just absolutely nothing in it. Last time you could see it right away, the fetal pole. And this time there was nothing in it. There was no fetal pole, no nothing. So, he really spent a lot of time trying to find one, but just couldn't. So, he told me that it's pretty much, it's 100% that this is not a viable pregnancy. And, we went to his office to talk about our options. basically our options are to wait until I miscarry naturally, or do a D&C. And my husband and I were both in there, and I just started asking questions on, he explained what a D&C was, what they would be doing, the pros and cons of doing it. Of course, like with the waiting with natural, like you don't know when you're actually going to miscarry. It could be, a few days, it can be a few weeks, and, we sort of want to get to trying again as soon as possible, so, we talked about the D&C would be a faster option for us, and, also, that wasn't like the main factor, but it was part of it. We discussed that a D&C, the tissue that is taken out would be sent in for testing for any chromosomal issues. So, try to get some answers as to what might have gone wrong. And to me, like, I really didn't want to have a D&C. I really would like to go natural, but at the same time, like, that added assurance of maybe knowing what went wrong. Maybe there's an issue. Like, yeah. That sort of, it appealed to me. So, after leaving us in his office for a while to talk it over, we went ahead and decided to go ahead and do a D&C. So now I am waiting for the RE office to call me to let me know if they can get me in by the end of the week or sometime next week. He said after we do the D&C, I guess I'm going to go to a hospital and we'll get it done. And my husband will have to go with me, and after it's done, we'll wait an hour, and then they'll send me home. Excuse me. Yeah, they'll send me home, and, I guess, to expect cramping and stuff like that. And then just, take it easy for a week. He said after that we'll wait about 2 to 3 weeks and, sort of wait for AF to come. If she doesn't come on her own, which she probably won't, he'll give me Provera, and I'll take Provera to, induce another AF. Excuse me. And once that happens, then we can start trying again. And we will be doing another cycle of follistim and timed intercourse, because, like I said in the past, that's what my insurance pays for. So, we're going to try it again and just go from there. I was able to keep it together. Like, after he left the room, like, my eyes just welled up. Especially when my husband tried to hug me, and I had to stop him, because I didn't want to cry in the office. So I was like, okay, just stop. And then, I do these breathing techniques, and it stops me from crying, it calms me down. I did that, and then we went into his office, and I kept it together, in his office. And usually when it's just like a very informative type of talk, I'm okay. And, emotions don't come in, with informative talking. So, as we're in the elevator, I'm just breathing. There was a guy who was changing the light bulbs in the elevator, so it was a little weird because he had a ladder. And once we got out of the elevator, we started walking towards the car, and slowly and surely I'm just like starting to lose it. And once we got to the car, I bawled my eyes out, and I completely lost it, and I just couldn't hold it in anymore. And we sat there for at least 15 minutes. Yeah, just my husband just keeping his arm around me and just not saying anything. So that helped, Once we got home, I came and I've slept for, I think it's been about 4 hours now. 3 or 4 hours. Needless to say, I couldn't get any sleep last night. Just thinking about what was going to happen today, and it being hot in the house. I couldn't sleep. I got about maybe 3 hours of sleep last night. So, yeah, I just woke up. So, excuse this. I cut my hair off, as you can tell, and I really do not like it. But it's whatever. It's too late. And the upside to it is what she cut off went to locks of love. So, I'm okay with it now. It'll grow out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I've said before, I am just really grateful that I was able to get pregnant in the first place. So, it gives me a lot more hope. And it makes me not want to stop. Like, it makes me want to keep on trying, because now I know I can get pregnant. Using follistim and stuff, it takes a while for me for my ovaries to kick into gear, but it does happen. So I'm very hopeful that it'll happen again, whether it be the next cycle or a few cycles after that. It can happen no matter what. It can happen because it's happened before. So I'm just gonna keep that attitude, and just hope that this next one will be a take-home baby. So yeah. Alright, ladies, thank you so much for your inquiries about me and how I'm doing and whatever. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I can keep it together whenever I get the D&C done, and just let y'all know what happens with that. If you've ever gone through this, or either with a miscarriage or with a D&C, I'd really love to hear your experience, how you've dealt, how you coped. If you've had D&C, please let me know what your experience was, because I'm sort of nervous. I've never had this done before, and I really don't know what to expect. If you've made a video about it, please, I know you can't add a video underneath in the comment section, but just PM me like the link and I'll make sure to watch that because I will be doing my research on it and just, you know, trying to know what to expect as far as that's concerned. So yeah, I will talk to you ladies later, and I'm gonna go back to taking a nap. Alright, bye.